Alright, buckle up, new gents. This is everything you need to know to start your very own D&D campaign, especially if you're broke.
Like, if you're a broke boy, just say so.
And the idea of talking to a woman scares you. I don't got a lot of time, so sit down, shut up, and break out the notepad. First of all, you're going to want to secure a copy of the Player's Guide. Buy it, borrow it, I don't care. Whatever you do, just make sure you never look up D&D Player's Guide free PDF on Google. That's illegal, and you would totally love to spend $30 on a hobby you may or may not enjoy. Got a copy? Great! You're the Dungeon Master now. It's the hardest job in the game.
These are the hands of a working man.
But you're the only one in your friend group enough to get this whole shebang started. Don't worry, buddy. I believe in you. Now you gotta learn the rules. You don't have to know it perfectly, but it is probably in your best interest to know more than anybody else at the table. Honestly, you can start by just reading these chapters on the screen. You want to be able to simplify everything and grow your knowledge and skills as you continue playing. Because unfortunately, we live in a society that thrives off of short-form content.
Also, the D&D rules suck.
Alright, that too. If you can't read, just watch this guy's videos. He's got a playlist covering each chapters, and he has funny pictures to keep your monkey brain running. Next, you want to decide what adventure you're gonna run. Stay away from homebrew. For normies, homebrew means making your own content. It's a lot of work with not a lot of payoff. Do it later. Personally, I like to start off with pre-made one-shots so I don't overwhelm anybody. People say Minds of Phandelver is a good one. I don't know. I never played it because I've never bought the beginner's box. But I really like this one called A Wild Sheep Chase. Also, it's free. Read that entire PDF from top to bottom. Maybe a few times. Now you want to gather your friends. Ask everybody you know. You'd be surprised how many people want to play but lack the confidence to actually admit it. Because playing D&D is still kind of cringy. It's like watching anime, but it's the mid-2000s. Preferably, you want to find friends that you already know, because if you find people on Discord, there's a good chance you get groomed. Don't want that happening. It is immensely helpful if you happen to have a friend that somehow knows all the rules of D&D, but never plays because he's too lazy to start his own campaign. In other words, find a power gamer. This person will help you reel in other players, even if they sometimes annoy you with their stupid multi-class ideas. The other friends are gonna immediately start throwing the dumbest character designs ever at you. Like Joey, who wants to play Adolf Dwarfler. Tell Joey to shut the f*** up and throw a pre-made character at his ass. This is only a one-shot, and you gotta treat all your players like babies. They probably won't watch any of the how to play D&D videos you send them, even if they're only 5 minutes long. Which brings me to the next thing, the Session Zero. This is where you all get together and discuss things like what you're expecting from a session and how to play. There's also some stuff about sex or something. I don't know. I'm assuming you're a grown adult. You know what makes you uncomfortable. I ain't gonna yuck your yum. Play a gay furry campaign if you want. I don't really care, as long as I'm not in it. Remember when I said players are babies? Simplify, 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 Marine. They will probably learn in time, but this one shot is just to get them interested. It's the free sample before you get them hooked. And next thing you know, they're taking meat steaks in a Seattle public bathroom for a couple of nat 20s. Just explain D20s, combat, ability scores, and maybe a little bit of spellcasting. That's really all they need to know to play. Also, decide scheduling. Now you gotta decide how you want to play. I don't know how people with 9 to 5s find the time to play in person. That just sounds insane to me. So, more than likely, you're gonna end up using some combination of Discord and a virtual tabletop system. The only free one I could think of is Roll20, which is absolutely terrible. It's like dog shit. Seriously, it's fucking god awful. But it's the best you got, because you've got no money, no bitches, no motion, your hairline's fucked, and your knees need some lotion. Ooh, that's a bar. Get a few sessions in, and maybe once things start looking a little bit more permanent, you can switch to a cooler, more sexier VTT, like Foundry. Speaking of which, you're gonna hear some of the worst mics ever created. People on their phones, others constantly muted. You're just gonna have to trek on and deal with it. Just remember that when you do get more into the hobby, even the cheapest mic is better than hearing someone talk through a rotary phone from the 1950s. Congratulations! You have successfully done everything in your power to jumpstart a D&D campaign. It's always gonna start off shaky. Nobody's perfect at this from the get-go, except for me, because I'm the best to ever do it. Eventually, you get a solid group of guys or girls that you get to play tabletops with every week. Hell, one of them may even eventually relieve you of your eternal dungeon master duties, where 4 months into their campaign, you begin to crave the power of control that Demon gave you. Eventually, you're all sitting around for 5 years and realize that Pathfinder 2e is actually the superior tabletop game, and start this whole process over. BAM! Is that a sub 5-minute video? Oh my god. Is that like this has to be like the shortest how to play D&D video on YouTube, right? Ah, god damn it. Fucking Hasbro.